Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm going to be giving you downloads on my dreams and downloads on the movie on Netflix called The Lost Patient, okay? So, first of all, I want to talk about my dreams because I was having a lot of dreams, and for some reason, they kept making me go back into my dreams. They kept making me go back into my dreams. And, the universe, and as I was in my dreams, I saw a lot of different people. I was waking up, going to sleep. I did see a lot of people that looked very horrible with sores and things all over their body and their lips. It was very disgusting. I saw a bunch of African people sitting at tables. I saw my mother sitting at the table with a bunch of like black people. And it was weird because it's like God literally showed me my own mother, and then all the other people left, and she was the only one sitting there in my dream. And it's like she realized that I saw her in the dream. She realized she was started looking around at the table like nobody else was there because the divine God made sure that she was sitting alone, that she knew that I saw her and she saw me. So she now knows that I know, okay, that she was in my dreams and she's one of the ones that's bothering me or whatever. Then I saw DJ Khaled in my dream, okay? And it's like he was in my face. He was playing, I don't know, but he just did not look right. He looked very nasty, very ugly, and why would he be in my dreams? Because him and many other musicians are the ones bothering me, okay? So that I got. Now from this movie, The Lost Patient, what I just got from the downloads here is there's a lot of famous people, their children, okay? What I got is some famous people, their children are not right. A lot of people in this famous world, their children are not right because of their parents, okay? So there could be some famous people that their children are like really psychotic. They're not mentally in their right mind. They could be doing bad things, like literally even killing people and doing ugly things. I'm talking about the famous people, their very own children are psychotic because of because of their parents being famous and doing all the ugly, dark things that they're involved in. Their children have became sick and psychotic because of these famous parents that they had. So that's one download I was getting. Also, there are many enemy and karmics worldwide that we are dealing with, and their parents drove their own children as well, like to be crazy, to have psychological and mental issues as well. And they are also running around, taking lives, doing all type of dark, ugly things, just being real psychotic and weird. Also, the downloads I was getting, like with these enemy and karmics that could be coming against a lot of us, there's just some people that their children just have psychological problems, period. Mental and psychological problems, humanity. And the problem is that they don't acknowledge that these people have mental and psychological problems, that they may need to be hospitalized, that they may need to be taking medicines and stuff. So since they ignore the problem and try not to deal with the issues and ignore it, people end up dead. People end up hurt. All type of bad stuff starts happening because we got a bunch of people that are mentally and psychologically deranged, okay? Now, the other download that I was getting from this movie that I know that is true and factual, we have a lot of doctors and scientists that were doing experiments with different children, okay? They were doing experiments. That's what they do, humanity. These people, the bad men and women of this world, have been doing experiments on a lot of us. And that's another reason why some of you are not right. Some of you are acting out. Some of you are very like psychologically and mentally disturbed. It's because of the illusions, everything, the premonitions, everything that you're seeing, and it got brighter over there in my den area. The sun's coming out. So I know it's the truth. There's a lot of people on this planet that used us as guinea pigs, as science projects, to put illusions around us, to do things to us, to see how we would act, what would they do, how would they act. So a lot of you, from a child, this happened to us, and then as we become adults, it's like we're dealing with different things now, dealing with issues because of scientific projects of them using us as guinea pigs, and now we're waking up and realizing all type of things, or we're feeling some type of way where we're believing in things that are not real because they did all type of things to our bodies. Okay, they used us as scientific projects. What I was also getting is like with my twin, or with, it could be any twin, any soulmate, any of the 144,000 as well, or our family members. Like there's somebody's cousin in this picture that could be somebody that's attacking me, attacking my twin, attacking my soulmate, or it could be, their cousin that could be attacking them, some of my cousins, but there's people that are attacking us. There's somebody that's very jealous and envious of their own family member, of their own cousin. Okay, and they hate you. Your own cousin, like your own family member, could hate you, doesn't like you, and this could be for the masculine or the feminines, and actually it's for both because it's going on worldwide. So you got like a cousin that could hate you so much that they're trying to take you out. They're trying to ruin your life. They want to see your downfall. They're jealous. They're envious. So this in this movie, this person had a sister, right? But he was so deranged in his head. His sister already had died. His sister died before he was even born, they said. But he had a connection with her because, whatever scientific shit they were doing with these kids and everything, there was a connection. So he could have been gifted too. He thought like he was living at the time when his sister was living, but all this was premonitions. It was that he was connected to the sister. That's what that was. Some of you, your name could be Anna. Somebody else's name could be Anna. But something about an Anna has something to do with these downloads, these synchronicities that I'm getting. Okay, that was the name of the sister. Okay, the girl in the movie. So somebody's name could be Anna. Some of you, your loved one could have either died in a car accident or your loved one's about to die in a car accident. For some of you, this could be past, present, or future, okay? But whatever, somebody's definitely died in car accidents, okay? Families. And then you got some people out here that they could have already killed their family members because their mental and psychological issues, because of the world doing scientific, experiments on their bodies, making them crazy, making them be lunatics. So it's like basically you could say that these people of this world have made some beings into like crazy killers, made them want, because they're going crazy in their heads because of the scientific projects that have been done on human beings, which they never should have did no shit like that. But if you know, then you know that all this shit is true. That's why they're being exposed in this world, because this is what a lot of the dark men and women have been doing since forever. But now they're being exposed, and now they're going to be receiving karma. Okay. Also, the download and synchronicity that I'm getting is that somebody's mother, it could be your mother or it could be your aunt or something like that. Somebody's going to die of cancer. Somebody has cancer right now and somebody's going to die of cancer, okay? What I also was getting is like a lot of families in humanity. It's like the psychological and the mental issues is not only occurring in one family member. It's like within the whole family. It starts with the mother, the father, the children, okay? And depending on who was being experimented on. Say if the mother and the father were being experimented on, then obviously the mother and the father are going to have issues. Then if they have children, then the children are going to have issues. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the dark men and women of this world did. That's what happens when people are trying to do too much that they have no business doing. I'm referring to doctors, scientists, and the dark men and women of this world. Sometimes you're doing too much. You're playing with things you should have never played with because you have literally screwed up humanity and many human beings and their families. So a lot of this we have a lot of other people that are doctors, scientists, other beings that are in higher places in this world that are guilty of many of the things that are happening to humanity and Mother Gaia on this planet. That's why everybody will be receiving karma. Okay? So a lot of these people, there was a lot of people. Also, what I'm getting is there's going to be a lot of mental institutions, that are doing things they're not supposed to be doing. A lot of these hospitals, they're involved with a lot of the patients that are in their hospital. One way or the other, they're involved. They're either involved with having something to do with a lot of people being in their hospitals and being mentally and psychologically messed up, or they know already what happened to these people and why they're in their hospitals. It's like everybody's got a part to do with this. You understand what I'm saying? One way or the other. Okay? So we have a lot of people lying worldwide about a lot of things, but all the exposure is going to come out. It's going to come out about the families. It's going to come out about children being experimented on. It's going to come out about a lot of families not being right, about a lot of families doing a lot of ugly, dark things and being involved with a lot of the devil's dark things, and then their children ending up being all messed up. And now a lot of it has to do with their own parents because of what they were doing in the dark or whatever happened to them. And now it rolled over to their children. And now their children could be all psychotic. Some of you guys know that you guys got psychotic children, they're telling me right now. And your children could be responsible. Your children could have actually hurt other people, killed other people, could have got caught being involved doing shit they ain't had no business doing. And since you are rich and wealthy, you guys cover up all the ugly bad things that your children have been involved in. Because you know and you feel guilty because you know a lot of it has to do with a lot of you as well. So all this is what I've been getting, the downloads and synchronicities. These people, these are the type of people that they're psychologically not right. So in this movie, these people are so sick, mentally and psychologically, they even killed the animal in the movie. Cause we all could get frustrated, hearing a dog bark, ba, 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 whatever. But that doesn't mean I'm going to go outside. I'm going to kill the dog and I'm going to bury the fucking dog. Now, these type of people I'm talking about, they're that crazy that if something irritates them or bothers them, they're literally going to kill a person or an animal, and go bury their ass in the backyard. That's how bad these individual people are. I'm talking about humanity. These enemies, these karmics, all these people. And a lot of it is from their own families, but a lot of it is also from the scientists, the doctors, the dark men and women of this world, the government, because these people were all doing all type of studying, like I said, experiments. You don't use people to experiment. Did God ever tell you that you were supposed to be experimenting on his people that he brought to this planet? Did he ever give you the permission to say that you could experiment and do ugly things to human beings? I don't think so. I guarantee you, I know that's not. I know damn well he did it. But that's what's coming out. That's what's happening. That's why all type of people are going cuckoo and doing all type of things. And again, in the movie, even though they didn't show it here, but I found that there, I said I was feeling a sense of lust in the family, even though it really didn't come out in this movie. But when I felt it in my energy and in my, my intuition, the ancestors were telling me right away, my phone beeped. So that was confirmation to me that they were like, yes, this is a big issue. Yes, this is going on worldwide. Lust in families, whether it's between brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, mother and son, mother and daughter, whatever. Aunt and nephew. You understand what I'm saying? Grandpa and granddaughter. However, father and daughter. It all has to stop. So these are the signs and synchronicities that I've been getting. So, you have a lot of doctors and people, scientists, they're going to be getting exposed for all of the bad, ugly things they have done. But you want to know what, humanity? The sad part about it is these people are playing in my crown chakra right now. They think by them hurting my head or trying to give me pain in my head, like that's going to stop me. No matter what they did to me, God is the one that's inside of me. That's why the pain, I feel it, but it doesn't affect me. Duh. If you didn't know, now you know. So stop doing what you are doing. And I return everything back to sender immediately. May they receive the pain they're giving to my head right now, my crown chakra, times forever. And so it is, and so shall it be, and it's done, and it's mute. Since you want to give out pain to me, then I'm going to send that shit right back to you so you could feel the pain of what you're doing to me and many others when you do the shit you do. I'm your lesson. Okay? All right. Let's get that out of the way, because I don't hide shit from humanity, and I ain't going to start now. What else did I get? So, yeah, they killed the dog. You got people out here that are dead psychologically that, like, I mean, it's not good. It's not good what I've been seeing, and what I'm feeling. It's not. So you got people that are going crazy because of doctors and scientists that did experiments on them. Literally losing their minds out here. Literally doing dark, ugly things. The other thing, I'm trying to remember everything in the movie that I need to say. The other thing is that there's going to be confirmation, humanity, on what happened with the Twin Towers. There will be confirmation about who was responsible for blowing up the Twin Towers. So you need to be prepared for this, because the truth is going to be revealed about what happened in the Twin Towers and who blew it up and who was actually really behind everything. Okay, so I got confirmation about that the truth is going to come out about who actually was all involved with blowing up the Twin Towers. And it's not who you thought it was. That's what they're telling me to tell you. It's not going to be who you thought it was. Okay? It's going to end up being like a lot closer to home than you thought. Let's just put it like that. It's going to end up being a lot closer to home than you thought about who truly blew up those Twin Towers. Okay? Some of you, like I said, there's some other people too that they're telling me right now that they can have a lot of certain people in mental hospitals and they're not really crazy. They got certain individuals in these hospitals because they didn't want them to tell the truth. They know that they were speaking the truth. They know that they were telling the truth. This is why they try to put a lot of us in hospitals, try to make us look like we're crazy. No, a lot of motherfuckers in hospitals are not crazy. A lot of these people in these mental hospitals, some of them are crazy, but a lot of them are not. It's because people didn't want them to tell the truth. People knows that they were telling the truth and knew that they were telling the truth, so they put them in hospitals. And if they don't put people in hospitals, they kill you. That's why a lot of other people before me were taken out of this world, because they knew the truth. They were exposing the truth. They were sharing the truth about what was going on. And these people were being taken out. That's why you have a lot of people trying to take me out. But see, the difference is a lot of these people don't realize all of the dead and the living are protecting me. The angels, the ancestors, the ascending masters, the elders, the God of all gods, and many other gods. Okay? There is a lot going on here. Aliens from other planets. Okay? All type of stuff is going on here. We got a lot of people that have been doing things, and obviously pertaining to our parents, because I just told you my mother was in my dream sitting at the damn table with a bunch of people, and all of a sudden all the black people left the table and my mother was the only white person sitting at that table by herself when she actually noticed that I noticed her in the dream. She freaked out because she got to looking around like, what the hell, she could see me. Yeah, I saw you. And then DJ Khaled. So when if I see you in my dream and you're right there, that tells me that you have something to do with trying to separate me and my twin, me and my soulmate. You're trying to interfere in God's plan. You are the ones have something to do with something pertaining to try to interfere with God's plan. And that's not a good choice. You should never be in my dreams either if I don't summon you. But some of you like to push people's buttons. So you will, all of you that thought you could do this, you will be receiving karma. So be ready for it. Then like I said in the beginning of the video, this is confirmation that a lot of you in the music industry have herpes. You have herpes, you have syphilis, you have HIV or AIDS. Because the people, when I was looking at him and looking at these people, I started seeing like sores and shit. They had like sores on their faces, sores on their lips. And it was like they had me looking at myself and I'm like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if they had put a mirror and then I was looking at myself. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I see sores on my lips, sores on my face, and that's kind of when I think I like woke up from the dream like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, let me wake up. But that was giving me confirmation that these people, they got sicknesses. These people are dark. These people serve the dark, and all of their dark, ugly ways and their sins are all over their body. When you break out with HIV, AIDS, herpes, syphilis, at least 95% of the time it's because of all your sins. All of your ugly, dark ways. And it ends up showing on your whole body. For some. Like for the rest of us, like I said, if the devil could be messing with you at the same time, like what I'm going through, he's attacking my body. I have a rash all over my body. It's coming from the devil and his demons and these dark witches and dark warlocks, these demonic beings. So that also was making me wonder, okay, since you don't show me these two people in my dreams, are these two people responsible? Are you telling me they're the ones that have something to do with this rash all over my body? Are they the ones sending this shit to me? These are things I have to ask myself. Okay? But God made sure that I saw these two people in my dreams. There was a lot of other people there, don't get me wrong. But I could not see all their faces. But I'm sure if God wanted me to see every last single face, I would have remembered theirs. But those are the two I remember. My mother and DJ Khaled, for whatever reason. Not that they know each other or whatever, but I'm sure they have their own, both of them have their own part. They have their own part in whatever they played, anything having to do with me, my twin, my soulmate, the 144,000 starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, and the God's plan pertaining to God and God's people. Okay? So that's what I was getting right away. So those are the things that you need to know. And then when people, they attack us and do what they do to us, more than likely, like we were experiments. People, the world has been experimenting on us. And you see the phones ringing. The world has been experimenting on us. So I could only imagine what they did to my kids. That's why you got people in our families trying to entrap my kids or trying to control my kids or thinking, no, hell no, that shit's all going to end with me. It all ends with everybody in humanity. All this nonsense and these dark, ugly things that you are all doing worldwide, it's going to end with me. That's why everybody's receiving karma. Doctors, scientists, government officials, covens, occults, dark witches, warlocks, famous people, regular families, my family, friends, ex-lovers, people, prisoners, gang, everybody, organizations, groups. So, and I hear sirens way back. I can hear sirens way back and way back. So outside. So that means that's an omen. That means that that's the truth. The police ambulance, fire trucks. However it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Okay? And again, I've been seeing lots of fires and explosions. I think last night I was watching a movie. I can't remember everything on that movie, but I'm telling you, somebody, man, somebody's trying to start a fire. They're either going to try to start a fire in their house. They're going to try to start a fire in someone else's house. It could be someone doing it in their house, someone trying to start it in someone else's house. Somebody wants money. Somebody wants insurance. Somebody's losing money. Somebody doesn't have enough money to pay for their stuff. Somebody wants to take people out. It's all type of shit going on right now. So all of you need to be paying attention, listening to your intuition, and doing what you've got to do. So that's what I have for you. Take what resonates and believe every word that I'm saying, because it is the truth and nothing but the truth. And I'll see you later. Go watch the movie Lost Patient on Netflix. There's a lot of confirmation there.